one of the smartest ways to transition into running is to do walk running in the form of high intensity interval training. And this is a great and easy way to preserve fat burning, to preserve a level of activity even when you're fasting, provided your calories are reasonable, and to be able to stay active and to go throughout your day with a sense of exuberation, with a sense of activity and energy usage. Plus, if you want to if you're worried about your basal metabolic rate falling, all you've got to do is add in some high intensity interval training, and you're going to be just fine, because it doesn't take much to jump up your basal metabolic rate and keep yourself functional without overdoing yourself, without overtaxing your joints or any other aspect of your body. You don't want to work yourself too hard for best results weight loss when you're fasting, or overtax your adrenals with the stress of fasting plus the stress of a lot of activity. So I'm just on a nice, leisurely, calm walk up here in my neighborhood on this wonderfully cloudy day. I love the clouds, I love the wind. The sun not as much, but we got to have it. But I'm just going up the hill adjacent to my house here, and I wanted to provide an example of high intensity interval training correctly done. So let's say you're going to do like me, you're going to do a leisurely 2-mile walk just to break up the day and to concentrate better. Sometimes if I'm answering emails or doing any of my client work at home, my consulting work, I will break things up. I'll go for a quick walk run to break things up. I don't want to tax myself. I don't want to pull myself into full on kill it at the gym mode. I just want to give myself a blood rushing experience to keep myself going. So I'm going to walk those 2 miles, but about 100 yards, 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 segments of 100 yards, I'm going to run like hell. I'm going to run as fast as I safely can, and about 100 yards, I'm going to pick a target, and I'm going to say I'm going to run from here to here as fast as I can. Then I'm going to stop, and I'm going to walk for another 3/4 of a mile. Do that 2 or 3 times, and you are good to go. You do not have to do it. You can do it as much or as little as you want. But the idea is to give your heart and your body, your mind and your metabolism that boost so that you can keep yourself going without overtaxing yourself. That's where the real benefit of high intensity interval training comes in, and I invite you to research it. It has loads of medical evidence behind it that it is one of the best things. So we're going up a hill now, and see where this gold van is? I'm going to show you in just a second. We're going to book it to there. All right, here we go. Okay, here we are again. You can always tell how in shape you are if, when you're done booking it, it takes a while to come back down. But if you're really pushing yourself, you're going to have an awful lot of taxing moments when you do this. That's when you feel alive. That's when you feel strong. That's when you know when you're in the flow, you're here. You're doing what you need to do. So now this was all up a hill. This is a long hill by my house, and it is wonderful. I love hills. I love the challenge of an uphill run. I'm only going to do that one time today, and then I got a lot of stuff to work on at home. But this video is just to give you an example of high intensity interval training and how it can fit any type of situation you've got going.